Hi, I'm Susan Weiner, Diabetes Care and Education Specialist and Diabetes in Real Life column editor for Endocrine Today. And we are here at the American Association of Diabetes Educators 2019 annual meeting in Houston, Texas. I am joined by my friend and colleague, the amazing Asha Brown. Asha is the Executive Director of We Are Diabetes, and we are very grateful that you are joining us today. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure to be here.
Great. So Asha, people who have diabetes and may also have an eating disorder or want to lose weight, we've heard about insulin omission and insulin manipulation. Can you please speak a bit about that?
Sure. So this is a really concerning problem that's very specific to the type 1 diabetic population, or people living with type 1 diabetes population. It's a practice that has been happening actually for decades, but we're finally starting to get some awareness. There's been some research studies that are showing some statistics, and unfortunately, the statistics and the research is not good. It's over 30% of people living with type 1 diabetes are omitting their insulin for weight loss purposes.
Wow, that's a very significant finding, and we're probably going to hear a lot more about that in the future. What are some of the signs and symptoms that a person with type 1 diabetes might be developing an eating disorder or hiding an eating disorder?
Sure. So that is a really subjective and complicated answer, because honestly, people living with type 1 diabetes can present and struggle with any type of disordered eating, not just insulin manipulation. So the signs and symptoms are vast. WeAreDiabetes.org offers on their Learn page some of the very common things that you can look for, and some of them can be, aversion to testing, high A1C, but I feel like those key things, they don't always mean an eating disorder. It really is a very individualized thing, specifically because every person struggling with an eating disorder presents different symptoms.
What can a diabetes care and education specialist do to become more aware of some of the signs and symptoms? And what resources can we use for the people that we work with who may have this potentially life-threatening issue of an eating disorder with type 1 diabetes?
That's very important. It is very life-threatening, and that's a great question. So We Are Diabetes works really hard to create really easy and accessible resources for the healthcare community, as well as for families and spouses of people who may have a loved one struggling with this issue. So we offer a free online resource called the We Are Diabetes Recovery Toolkit.
Wonderful.
We also offer, we offer a number of resources. If you go to WeAreDiabetes.org, you will get all of that information.
Thank you so much. This has been enlightening, and thank you for all the work that you do in this arena as well. I hope that you have a fantastic time at the rest of the AADE conference and enjoy your time in Houston.
Thank you.